Hello, and welcome to another edition of Wise Woman Healing. I want to talk today about traditional housekeeping, traditional living, and I'm not going to say all the caveats because I can't believe that there's people out there that just because you're talking about something traditional, it doesn't mean that you are interested in oppressing women. And the fact that there's some people who think that that has to be explained every single time shows me a lot, and I'm not going to go into that because that's not what this video is about. So, moving right along. So the other day, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I think that there needs to be some healing in regards to homemaking and homekeeping and the importance. People don't talk about the importance of keeping a clean, well-organized home. What a gift it is. The fact that people who manage homes and take care of people and do laundry, all of that is very expensive. But when a woman does it for some reason, if she does it for free, it takes away the value. And I think that's very wrong. So this book is by Daryl V. Hoole, or Hooley, I think it's Hoole. She is a Mormon housewife. She is now, I think, in her 80s. She wrote this book many years ago and published in 1963. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because the other day on YouTube, there was a video about homemaking, and the people were all talking about how easy it was. And I chimed in and I said, for some people, homemaking and keeping house is very difficult. And I don't know if they were bots. I don't know if they were clueless people, heartless people. Some of them were with the comments that they made about my comment. And I just want to say that just because it's easy for you doesn't mean it should or must be easy for other people. And if it's not easy for them, there's no reason to disparage people who struggle with keeping house. And the thing about this is, I wondered, because I even had this person come on. I don't know if it was a real man or a bot. These days it's hard to tell. But he said he was a house husband and there's no heavy lifting. There's no physical exertion. And I'm like, are you guys doing it right? Are you doing it right? Are you housekeeping right? So this is the table of contents for Daryl's book. And I'm going to jump ahead to the cleaning schedule. I'm going to leave that right there for a minute. The stickers are all mine. These stickers, the floral stickers, I just wanted to do something to take away from the orange and black. It's just not my favorite color combo. So Mrs. Hoole talks about this as the suggested work schedule. So daily, you're going to air out and make your beds, clean up and sweep the kitchen, clean the bath fixtures, and sweep, wash, and fold a batch or two of clothes. Take out the garbage, pick up throughout the house, and prepare the meals. Care for and train the children. Okay, so that's every single day. And when she talks about cleaning the bathroom fixtures, friends, it's everything, including the toilet. And if the bathtub needs cleaned, and the fixtures in the bathtub need cleaned, and the front of the toilet bowl in case there's dribbles, the walls if something has happened there. I mean, you have children, and if you're training boys on how to use the bathroom, there could be dribbles. So that's every single day, okay? Then in addition to that, every single day, on Mondays and Wednesdays, you're going to dust the furniture throughout the house, dry mop the floors and vacuum where necessary, shake the scatter rugs, iron and mend. So from here to here, that's the daily and Monday and Wednesday. Then you're going to do the daily, and on Tuesday and Thursday, you're going to bake. Okay, now we have modern convenience. Not everybody bakes at home, but maybe you might want to think about starting to bake at home because there's a lot of disgusting additives in store-bought bread. Just an idea. I can invest in a bread machine and do something like that. Uh, Tuesdays and Thursdays are your times for appointments, visiting people, special projects, clean the linen on the beds. So if you have, like, it's just my husband and I, so I would do the linens on our beds either on Tuesday or Thursday. If you have children, you could do the master bedroom Tuesday and the kids' rooms on Thursday, Um, and this is in addition to all the things, uh, making the beds, cleaning, sweeping, bathrooms, all that stuff. Then on Saturdays, I'm sorry for the wobbles. Everything's right on top of each other. On Saturday, plan menus and shop. So you would sit down and do your meal planning. And then you would make your list for shopping or set the order at your grocery store to either be picked up or delivered. Cook and bake, do family outings or other activities. And on Sunday, you attend church meetings, you read and study your Bible, you have family hour, and Sunday is a day of rest. I know a lot of schools and sports organizations are doing things on Sundays. If you're a Christian, push back on that. It's supposed to be your day of rest. So quarterly, so in addition, okay, hold on. We're going to go to Friday. So on Friday, change the linens on the rest of the beds, clean house thoroughly, dust, vacuum the carpet and the sofas and furniture, water the plants, remove fingerprints around doorways and light switches, mop the kitchen and bathroom, and wax every other week. Also include one of the following. So on Friday, you have all the daily stuff, plus your Friday chores. Plus, on the first Friday of the month, you're going to vacuum the mop boards, which are the bottom boards around your house, and the ledges. Second Friday of the month, you're going to do an extra thorough vacuuming of the furniture, clean the mirrors and picture frames, lampshades, light bulbs. Third Friday of the month, you're going to wash the windows if necessary. The fourth Friday of the month, you're going to mop and wax all the floors that need it, wash the scatter rugs. Fifth Friday of the month, if there is one, clean the closets, cupboards, and drawers that need it. Quarterly. So in addition to everything that you're going to do daily and weekly, you're going to pick out some time to quarterly polish the furniture, clean your range, which is your oven and stove, defrost and clean the refrigerator. Now we have self-defrosting refrigerators, but I do have a freezer downstairs. It's a chest freezer that needs to be defrosted, so I need to do that. Sort seasonal clothing, and then semi-annually spring and fall cleaning, which will be in addition to all of that. You're going to go in and do an even deeper cleaning. Some people wash their walls. If you have skylights, you got to get up there and get the cobwebs out. If you need to clean the cars, that sort of thing. It's a lot. And so when I see people say, "Oh, it's no big deal," so I wonder, like, what exactly are you doing? So she says, first have a daily schedule. Every day I make the beds, clean up and sweep the kitchen, clean the bath fixtures and sweep the bathroom, wash and fold a batch or two of clothes, take out the garbage, pick up throughout the house. This goes on continuously. Prepare the meals and care for and train our children. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I also dust throughout the house, dust mop the floors, shake the scatter rug, sweep the porch and walks, vacuum in the vital areas, and keep up the ironing and mending. So she's sweeping her porch and her walkways, probably all the way out to the driveway and out to the street, because you don't want to drag in whatever dirt and stuff blows into your driveway and walkway. She mends whatever clothing that needs to be mended, irons clothing if it needs to. I know we have a lot of wash and wear, but sometimes, if your husband wears button-down business shirts to work, that's your job to iron them. That's not his job. That's your job. She goes, I consider these heavier days. By following such a program, I still have time for unexpected activities, and frequently there is an hour or so for herself. Second, she has a weekly schedule. She cleans Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are lighter days. When in addition to the daily routine, I include baking, outings, playing with the children, appointments, and free time for myself to work on special projects such as writing this book. Second, have a weekly schedule. I clean the house thoroughly once a week, usually on Fridays. I shop once a week on Saturdays, and also on Saturday, I prepare as much food as possible for Sunday. Then on Sunday, we attend church meetings, prepare lessons, study and read, and have our family hour. I enjoy a complete change from the routine on Sunday. Then by Monday, I feel refreshed and consequently have a better week. So she gives herself that Sunday as a day of rest, and then she's able to be more productive throughout the rest of the week. Thirdly, she has a monthly schedule. So she goes into that, which I just talked about, quarterly, semi-annual. So William James said, nothing is so fatiguing as the eternal hanging on of an uncompleted task. Carrying out this schedule I'm suggesting isn't nearly the work that worrying about the job is. So if you sit there and you mull it over in your mind, it's going to be more work for you than if you actually do the work. And remember, an ounce of morning is worth a pound of afternoon. And we read in Poor Richard's Almanac, he that riseth late must trot all day, and shall scarce overtake his business at night. So this has been a really excellent book for me, and I highly recommend it, because isn't that interesting that we used to have home economics in school and shop class and automotive class and metalworking and woodworking and all that good stuff, and we just don't have those anymore. And yet everybody, you're not supposed to want to be a homemaker, but you're supposed to be born knowing how to be a homemaker, and nobody knows how to do anything. And there's a lot of good books out there on homemaking and how to be really great at it. And I highly recommend that you look into them, because it's not easy. And if you struggle with it, I get it. I hear you. I see you. You're not alone. It's not easy. But providing a clean, well-organized home for your family and food, like a warm, safe place for them to live in, is one of the highest callings. The first highest is being a man and being the provider of your home and protector of your home. That's not to be taken lightly. And then the second calling, to be able to be a homemaker and be there for your children and your husband and take care of them, is huge. And don't let the world and the message of the world deter you from that, to tell you that you're less than, that you're a slave, that you're worthless, that it's easy, because then that's really insulting to people who are struggling and having a difficult time, and it's not fair. And I don't want you to feel like you can't talk about the fact that it's a struggle for you. I don't want you to feel like you're a failure if it's a struggle for you. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And if it was worthless, nobody would be attacking it. But it's so important that the world has set out to diminish the role of homemaker, to diminish the role of father and provider, and to call it unworthy and to call it unnecessary. And yet, what are the shows that are still popular today? Leave It to Beaver. Like on YouTube right now, they're showing reruns of The Nanny. I saw this show called Hazel. I had never heard of it before. It's about a maid in a household. Mr. Belvedere. Even on the Andy Griffith Show, very popular still. It's on TV every night. They had an English butler called Malcolm Merriweather who came into Mayberry. He was traveling. Oh, he loved serving the family, and that was so, like, everybody was a little bit starstruck by it. Oh, he's a man's man. He takes care of the lord of the manor, and he gets paid to do it. And here's Aunt B. She's doing everything he's doing in a dress and high heels, though. And I know Andy and Opie are very appreciative of what she does, but nobody looks at a homemaker the way they look at a butler. Being a homemaker is one of those jobs that nobody notices it until it's not done. Nobody notices until there's no dinner on the table. Nobody notices until there's no clean dishes to use, or clean clothes to wear, or clean bathroom to use, clean car to sit in. So What you do is very important. If you want to be a homemaker, I'm beginning to start up. I'm thinking about starting up a new channel about traditional homemaking. It's going to be more like a university kind of thing where you're going to learn how to be a homemaker. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment saying yes. I'd love to learn more. Tell me your thoughts about it. Even if you don't like it, you can hit a thumbs down. Please like and subscribe and help the channel to grow. Thanks for being here, and we'll talk more later.